We're back and live.
Doesn't have the
We're
trash
live.
can.
Sorry about the
That
dramatic
We're
stance.
back.
I did not mean for that to be quite as dramatic.
Da-da-da. They all run in through the front and die,
So
apparently.
Yeah, they opened the door and...
It exploded.
Oh, seriously? It cut off right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was so
Nice.
suspenseful.
Just building tension.
Yeah, that was totally intentional. Okay, so
Nice.
you pull back the door. Inside is revealed to be Olivia,
guys.
tied to
Yay.
a chair, gagged, and
Yes.
seemingly alone.
Oh, we knew that part.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the next
It was the other door was opening.
there's
Front door's
there's the
opening?
front door open so that they could run inside to meet up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what happened?
I don't know. You tell me.
I want to go pick up the chair.
No, wait.
What?
Wait.
She's been waiting for this moment.
I want to investigate Olivia's aura to make sure
check
that
this out.
she's not a trap or an illusion or someone pretending to be Olivia or any of those
Ooh,
things.
Secretly a bald man.
And I had asked you, what would that look like hypothetically on a success?
Right.
Okay, so a normal person aura just looks like a sort of vague glow around their being that is like a, variety of colors and sparkliness or not and things.
Like a vampire.
I haven't met Olivia, so I wouldn't be able to be like, that's her aura!
Okay.
But I know her sister Avery,
So
and I
it
would
would be
assume
somewhat
that there would be like a familial resemblance just from like similarity in personalities and background that they might have then similar auras. I would also expect that if Avery were like, or if Olivia were like an illusion or something, she would have no aura, which is not a thing that happens to people.
Okay.
Or like if Avery or if Olivia were someone who's not Olivia pretending to be Olivia, then there would be like something weird and suspicious, or like that aura would just look completely not at all the way that I would expect.
Okay.
It's all square.
Yeah, it'd be like gray and spiky or something weird. I don't know.
Okay.
Dumb.
Feel free to make your roll,
So-
and I will try my best to answer appropriately.
Okay.
It's blue.
I am going to
Is that bad?
roll to do that. I'm gonna use seeing ghosts and auras. That's about all I got, really.
It's fine.
Okay.
One thing. I should roll that one again.
Hopefully more than 2. You should keep
It
it on
only
the
needs
thing.
to be a 1, right? So as long as she could roll it on the page, she's good.
11.
Okay. You do get to
All this
ask.
table
How many
here,
power
too.
tags did you invoke? Just one.
Just one.
Oh, one.
Yeah.
Okay. You're checking to see if it's her,
Yeah.
or if it's an illusion, or if it's someone
Yes.
else. What color is Avery's energy?
Avery's aura is sort of like,
Red.
yeah, I was gonna say like
Fucking
red to like sort of sunset colors,
Ooh.
like
Okay.
mostly red with a little bit of like some pink and orange in there,
Okay.
a little bit of like shimmer, especially when she's real happy,
Mhm.
pretty big.
And special
gun.
the powered individuals are glowy, shimmery. What's-
Much bigger auras
Much bigger
than
auras.
anybody else. Yeah.
Okay. She seems to have an ever so slightly larger aura than what you would have for an average person. That said, it's like hot pink. It's comparable. It's not the same energy that you get from Avery, but it's close.
Okay. And
Your aura?
Avery's not like within speaking distance, right? Like they're not over here yet. Is it coming over
They
here?
were downstairs. In my head, the shipping container was on the second floor.
Oh, okay. So I can't be like, Avery, does your sister have powers?
You can shout down to her, yeah.
Are people around?
Just tell
Oh my
Paul
God.
and
There are
Travis to
people
cover
around.
their
Yeah,
ears.
I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Alright, okay. Okay. I think this is okay, Otto.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa.
Trying to grab the chair.
Shadzar
Okay.
says we should categorize this tabletop RPGs.
Do I need to make a...
Well, thank you. I will change that. Go ahead. What are you asking?
Oh, if I want to try to pick up Olivia plus the chair and everything and just run out, do I need to make a roll?
No. To what end are you doing this?
I don't want to waste time trying to undo because I don't think I have enough. So this is just like whoop, and let's get out of
I will carry you.
So you're just trying to get her out of the container.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Out of the container, step one, out of the warehouse. As circumstances allow.
Okay.
And then back to Patrick, who's just sitting by
Like
the
if
side.
someone clotheslines me and I run into,
No, you're not gonna get
That is-
clotheslined. There's
Cool.
there's no one except for you guys and Olivia there.
Is Olivia injured in any way? Do I need to heal her?
She looks tired and kind of sad, but not injured. I wouldn't say.
I
Get
can
her
like
a granola
exude
bar
love and
and
care
some
at her.
water.
I don't have a granola bar or some water.
Yeah, because Avery won't do that.
I could probably heal dehydration.
You've got a water bender too.
I've got a water bender.
Can
could
you
also- I can,
purify water, Maddie?
Probably.
Good question. I'll have to investigate that in my next montage.
That's
Hey.
Right now, at being able to heat and like cool and freeze water at will.
It's good.
Ugh.
But I haven't gotten to the purification bit.
yeah.
Got it.
I'm trying to change the thing to tabletop.
I'll put
Oh,
it
okay.
on the old list though,
Nice.
because that's cool.
Okay. While you're trying to change the thing,
What's going
I'm
on?
just gonna like
Booper?
send some love toward Olivia.
Oh, good.
It's okay, we're here.
So does everybody else catch up by that point? Or Nathan's still trying to pick her up, Otto's trying to pick her up.
Okay, so Otto's trying to pick up the chair to take her out of the shipping container. You do this
Yeah.
without incident. That is fine.
Nice.
She's kind of light.
Okay.
And it's just her and a wooden chair, so it's fine.
We're just like carting her out.
Yeah. So she's out of the shipping container. Are you
Sweet.
gonna take
Do
her
we-
like gag off?
Yeah, do we
or-
want to untie her?
I think get out of the warehouse is step one and untie.
All right. You said you were out of the
Should we
warehouse.
What's
Sure, if you want to be out of the warehouse.
Is she like
Yeah,
is she
go
like
for the
floating
door if
where
the
I can
door's
reach
open.
her, or is she like up in the air? Nathan.
Oh no, I was gonna.
Physically
Oh, you're
carry
just
her?
carrying
Door.
her? Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just gonna
Old-fashioned.
like
Oh, really?
hit the gag.
Okay. Do you guys... Are you guys with my sister? Or Derek? Or...
Not Derek. Sister.
Oh, guys.
That's Avery.
We're with Avery.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
Oh, yeah, no, she I can see her now. Sorry, my
Yeah,
chair
she's
wasn't
over
tilted
here.
the right direction. Hey,
Yeah.
sis.
Should probably untie you.
Hi. I'm glad you're alive.
Me too.
Gonna,
Yep.
I'm gonna untie Olivia while they.
Good talk.
Have
We
the
should
awkward
do this
talk.
more often.
Yeah, ideally not when you're trying to, get kidnapped or dealing with shitty people that get you in danger.
Okay, well, fair enough on that second part. It's not like I wanted to be kidnapped.
I think Avery just walks away.
Fair.
Oh wow. Okay.
Um,
Let's untie Olivia from her chair.
okay.
Well, you're not out of the warehouse yet, right?
I thought Nathan took her out of the warehouse.
I thought, yeah.
You guys are out of the
Oh.
warehouse. You made it.
Woo!
You're safe.
Okay.
Back to the car.
but-
Let's go.
As you guys are walking to the car, the camera will pan back over to Patrick, who's been sitting, waiting for the ambulance to show back up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're supposed to do in a car accident: is wait with the car, deliver the police report, and then
Yep.
wait for the tow truck.
Yep.
Even if it kills my mom.
Totally on the level.
He's an upstanding citizen, guys.
Real world TV
It's a
drama
hacktivist.
here.
So while you're standing there in the shadows, out of eyesight,
She's just sitting on the
um,
curb.
are you watching the street and the cars and everything? I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. You would see the passenger door. It's kicked open. It comes open, but like I said earlier, it was sort of accordion, so it's not a clean sort of car door open like we'd all want on our cars.
Yeah.
You see
Open
someone
like a corridor off.
pull out. It's the nice bald man. He takes his glasses off. He doesn't have
Nice
any.
bald man.
Oh, it's Western. He's got red eyes.
He doesn't have red eyes. He doesn't have laser vision. He's just like, why would I be wearing these sunglasses still? And he chucks them. They're damaged, so of course he would. And then he goes over to the back seat of the car, pulls open the rear door, reaches inside and grabs a big liter of water. Twists it's a big bottle of water. Twists the cap off, starts drinking it, and then reaches into his pocket, pulls out his phone, and then starts dialing on it while he's sitting there chugging through the water. He tosses the bottle aside, and feel free to interrupt me if that's a thing you want to do, and if not, that's also okay. He holds the phone up to his head, and he reaches back into the passenger seat and grabs another liter of water. You can hear him talking on the phone, but unfortunately you can't understand any of it because it's exclusively in Japanese.
Okay.
He's on his second liter of water.
He's on his second liter.
It's a lot
He's
of water.
not guzzling this one like he was the first.
That's smart.
I mean, he's not trying to run away, so at least not that I can see.
What do you think water does for him?
I don't know, and I don't think I'll go find out.
Nothing that's good for Patrick, that's what.
I think Patrick's gonna stay over here and hope the police show up real soon.
As you're sitting there waiting, you see, I guess you more notice, given the state of his car, you'd have expected, given the state of his car and the state of his clothing, you'd expect him to be, I don't know, soaking with blood. But he seems mostly fine. At the very least, it almost seems as though his skin is tougher than his clothing, but then again, isn't everyone's, or is it?
Oh no.
I don't know, did he cast Bark Skin?
He did not cast bark skin that you saw.
He's Luke Cage.
He's Luke Cage. He just needs a lot of water.
Yeah,
Thirsty Luke
okay.
Cage. Season 1.
Yeah, that's pretty suspicious. Can I try and take a picture on my cell phone, but no flash?
Yeah, you want to check
Heroes
to
for
make sure your
hire,
flash
more
is
like
going
heroes
first.
for hydration.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna record this. That sounds like a good
Okay,
idea.
so you're gonna do just a video recording of this dude drinking water?
Yeah, as soon as he started to move and get out of the,
Okay.
hey, this is the driver sort of thing.
Okay.
He
So
seems more fine than he should be.
he polishes off his second liter of water, and then he
So
reaches
much
back
water.
into the car and grabs a third liter. But this one he's not guzzling; he's just sort of sipping on it while he's talking.
Okay.
He's alternating sipping and talking on the phone. And then
That's
he hangs
more
up
water
the
than
phone.
a real human can
Uh,
drink.
It's just a water balloon.
He's just a water balloon. A really tough water balloon. Yeah.
Stone
And,
skin around a water interior.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink 3 liters of beer.
He's
Too much.
leaning up against his car and just sipping on the water, occasionally waiting for the ambulance to show up, which it eventually does.
Okay, so
Nice.
he's not trying to get away.
Nope.
Okay.
An ambulance shows
Good.
up. He indicates that he's fine, but is speaking in extremely broken English. He doesn't have a good grasp of the language. You hear him repeat over and over again, or at least he's trying to convey as much that he intends to call somebody to talk for him. The people in the ambulance, the emergency medical personnel, are looking him over, talking about how it must be some kind of a miracle that he's not more hurt. What are you up to?
Yeah, I'll go walk over and be like, hey, are the cops on their way?
Oh no,
Uh,
the
'Cause this
ambulance is here.
Yeah, 'cause he was definitely in that car, and he should be way more hurt, but mostly I want to file a police report.
Oh, sure. Were you the other driver?
Yeah.
At this point, the baldman turns and looks at you, but makes no move to hurt you.
Yeah, good, because there's witnesses.
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out his insurance information
Water.
More water.
and holds it out for you.
A flask of water.
Okay, I'll take a picture of it.
Okay. And he points are you going to give any back? But obviously doesn't say it.
Oh, yeah. I'll go get that on my glove box.
Okay.
This is great.
He looks down. He takes the picture of your insurance information, but he can't read English, so he's just saving it for later use. The police show up.
Saving it for his nose.
The police show up, and they start taking statements. They talk to you first.
Because they can talk to her.
This is no
Because you're
cop
the
that you would
victim.
recognize.
No,
Yeah, no, I'd
would
tell them
recognize
I was
me.
driving and had to stop quickly, and this dude just ran right into the back of my car. And then my car flipped and turned, and here I am.
Well, you're lucky to be alive.
Luckily, I know. Luckily, it's an Oldsmobile. You know, they're really well built.
Honestly, I would have been more concerned for him. I saw the state of the two cars, but
Yeah, no, me too. Isn't that weird?
yeah, it's kind of bizarre. Like, some people are really lucky like that, I guess.
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah.
goes, is there any additional information that you wanted to give the police?
He tried to kill me.
No,
Okay.
we're good.
So he turns to the Japanese guy. The guy keeps shrugging and expresses like a confused, almost apologetic, what do you call it? Sentiment. And then finally gets someone on his phone and hands it over.
Oh, nice.
They put it on speakerphone.
I know exactly who that's gonna be.
At least he can't touch you through the phone.
The
Is there a song
What
about
is his
that?
name?
Yeah.
Suzuki?
Yeah.
Yontaro Suzuki?
Is it Yontaro time?
It's Yontaro time. So the guy talks in Japanese, and then the person on the other line introduces themselves first as Suzuki,
There it is.
and then explains that he's going to try and translate for his co-worker, since he's bilingual.
His buddy.
He says that he was driving when the car in front of him stopped suddenly. And the police officer says, well, that sounds about right. In all honesty, this sounds like it's going to be something of a civil matter. We'll let you guys work it out. If you guys have already exchanged insurance information, I'll go ahead and I'll finish my report. I'll include your driver's license information. That way you can give this all to your insurance companies and they can hash it out. I'm really sorry that this happened to you guys. Suzuki says, oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. So they finish their phone call and hang up. And he hands you a ticket that's, or not a ticket, pardon me. He hands you a slip of paper that's got the insurance number of the driver's policy. I named him. Hold on. It also has his name on it.
Oh.
Oh.
The bulk.
What's his name? Ernie?
I'm pulling it up. It's not Ernie.
Is it Bert?
It's not Bert. It's
Yamamoto.
Is it Cumulus? Is it Nimbus?
Caden Nakamura.
That was close. How do you spell
I
Caden?
spelled Kaden.
Kaden.
Nakamura.
Caden. Like cadence without this.
I guess I didn't know that was a
See.
Japanese.
Yeah. And then Nakamura, N-A-K-M-U-R-A.
Okay.
Thirsty Luke Cage.
Did he leave the back door of his car open?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, I'm
I'm just gonna be
So, like,
invisible.
it seems like we're breaking up here. And, like, Patrick is just gonna pretend to, like, be walking away, but he kind of wants to try to secretly crawl into the back seat of the guy's car.
You're gonna crawl inside of the back seat of the car?
Yeah,
Invisibly.
but, like, invisible.
Invisibly,
Good.
sure. Yeah, do you wanna stealthily move in there? Do you wanna try and sneak into his car?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
do.
gosh.
I want him to think I just, like, went on my own direction.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Oh
you
no,
take
what
off-
happened to the good dice?
Oh
So
no.
He mixed them up. No. It's chaos now. 7 plus my invisibility. So 8.
Okay.
Start
So-
all over.
An 8, as you well know, is a number between... let me close
7
this
and
tab.
7 and 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you're sneaking around, that means that I get to choose one from the table. So,
Yep.
You're not my 4th liter of water.
So much water.
You sneak into the back seat, and while you're...
Okay.
When you step inside, the state of the car causes it to creak.
Oh no.
Okay.
Naturally.
Oh wait, yeah, he's not driving this away, is he?
Yeah.
He
Probably
wait.
not. You're just
I thought he was gonna drive the car away.
You're gonna stow away.
We'll still give you some information for
Maybe
your
you'll
trouble.
maybe you'll pour
Okay,
water
no, I
into the gas
mostly
tank and
wanted
it'll
to-
be rejuvenated.
I mostly wanted to stow away and like be there when he drove away, but he's not driving this car away,
He's
is
not
he?
driving
Nope.
the car. No,
It's
it
Car's
wasn't
not
right.
going anywhere.
Okay.
Okay,
Can I
tell me what your
try and
play
do
is.
that? I want to follow him somehow, but like I realize I'm on foot. For some reason, I thought he had a car, but he doesn't have a car either. So
Not right now.
Not yet.
yeah, not yet. Okay. So yeah, no, I'm just gonna. I wanna follow him as much as I can.
Okay.
Whenever that happens to be.
Okay. A tow truck shows up in another 5 or 10 minutes, and this is about the same time that the events at the warehouse would have resolved.
Okay.
A tow truck shows up, and he like gives them information, gives them like a pad with paper on it that he's written some notes that you figure he probably copied from his phone, which is a lot of work to do. But he hands them a note. They take his car and drive off. About another 3 to 5 minutes elapse when another Honda Civic 2014 black shows up, and a separate, different-looking bald man comes up,
Okay.
rolls the window down, and waves to him. And then he
Okay.
moves
He
to go
also
to the
drinking water
passenger
from
side door.
He rolled down the window, jump in.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm getting away with this.
Get in his lap.
He goes over, he opens the passenger side door, he sticks his head in, laughs, and then gets into the passenger seat and closes the door behind him.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think there's anything I could have done there.
Okay.
Yeah.
The car drives off.
Okay, darn. That was very anticlimactic. Yeah, okay.
I'm glad we got that played out. That was really good.
Yeah, you followed
I
through.
didn't know if you guys ran inside of Emma's house and then stole her phone and shit. I don't know what crazy things you're gonna do.
Cut his brake line.
Yeah, secretly with my pocket knife.
Okay, now
pineapple.
I'll call the team and tell them that I think the guy is on his way to the
Secretly
place.
a cloud.
On his way
He's not
to the
driving
place.
his Honda Civic. It's a different black Honda Civic.
Different Honda Civic.
Do
Okay.
we want to trap them, or like we know that they're probably coming to the docks?
Do we?
I mean, they probably want to.
I think we need to just get the hell out of Dodge.
We can leave Paul and Travis to it.
We have successfully rescued our kidnapped friend. Let's get the hell out of there.
I think that's what
Okay.
you should do. I'll call an Uber.
So you're calling an Uber. Team Dire Docks. Where are you guys going? What's the play?
Unless there's like a train station nearby.
Let's get our
Back to
chicken
my
and get out.
car.
We need to get Olivia into some form of protection.
Mm-hmm.
Like police custody?
Like police
Probably.
custody or a better, much better safe house.
A safer house.
An actual safe house.
A house or
Do you want to take her back to the
to Emma.
no, not that. Don't give her to Emma. She wouldn't know what to do with her. Do you want to take her back to the police station and see if they can get rid of her?
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's
Could
do that.
Any other ideas?
Don't hop into the back seat of a non-working.
That's fair. You'll feel real dumb.
Certified.
Oh goodness.
Do
Not
we
even
want to
drinking.
tell Paul and Travis to sit tight and watch the thing for a little bit, or tell Davies to put somebody else on it?
Stakeout.
This is now a stakeout.
It's the second episode of their show.
When you just want them to stake out so that they have time to bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get close.
Best friends, yeah.
Yeah. Until one of them dies tragically at the end of the season. The
No,
cliffhanger.
why
It's
would
gonna
you
be
do
Paul.
that
I'm
to
just
them?
saying.
It's good.
No,
One of-
not Paul.
I hope it's not Paul.
Paul will come back with an eye patch.
Red shirt.
Everyone thought he was dead.
He was the mastermind the whole time. Yeah.
Is that a trope that I don't know
Yes.
about?
Eye patches?
Yeah, like, I thought you were dead, but now you're back with an eye patch.
Yeah.
That's just a thing.
You get
The only
spun out
actual
of-
movie that I
Yeah.
have personally experienced where that happens is Kingsman.
That's fair.
That's the trope.
Is that
You
okay?
get probably spawned out of, like, soaps. But
Soaps?
soap operas?
The poppers.
Oh.
I think
okay.
it spawned out of soap. Because you know, if you get
That's
salt,
very true.
soap in your eye, you need to get an eye patch.
Telenovelas.
But not
Telenovelas, that's right.
So, you guys...
Paul and Travis on stakeout.
Yeah, so you
Nice.
guys stick Paul and Travis on
Yes.
stakeout. Travis shrugs. Paul says, "Oh boy, give me just a second. I'm gonna run to the convenience store." So,
Oh gosh.
Oh, God,
Do you think he
Paul.
knows what kind of snacks to get Travis?
I think he's gonna do his best,
Oh,
and
I'm
I
sure
think that
he
it's the
is.
thought that counts in his mind.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So he runs to the convenience store, and then
What's he come back with?
whoever's
We're not
who's
there.
going to the police station.
Olivia.
Everybody
Ooh,
but...
tell
I don't
me you
know.
got corn nuts.
He got corn nuts.
Is Maddie a sheep now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maddie the sheep ghost.
Maddie the sheep ghost.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm very sleepy. Sorry, I'm
Corn
putting away
nuts.
my
Tis the
leftovers
season.
from dinner.
Okay.
It's okay.
Oh, Lordy.
Cats get 'em.
Okay. Who all is going with
Okay.
Olivia to the police station?
I am driving Olivia back to the police
She
station.
drove. There's only one car.
Hey, oh.
Okay, so everyone is piling in the car,
I would.
except for
I
Patrick,
Oh no, my phone is
Who's
so dying.
Ubering or whatever.
Right. Patrick's Ubering to the police station or Ubering home?
Who knows?
Probably home.
Yeah, the episode
Fuck
is about
this.
to end. Don't
That's
worry.
fair. Okay, we're
You
going
know,
to the police
he's going
station.
home.
We're going to the police station. Paul and Travis are having their second episode, and Patrick's going home.
So you guys, everyone who isn't Patrick,
Uh-huh.
piles in the car with Olivia, and Corinna's driving.
It's very close
Drives
quarters
back
now.
to the police
No, it's
station.
fine.
You talk to somebody at the front desk.
Who do you
Paul
talk
isn't
to?
there. Travis isn't there. Travis was there earlier. He's
Right.
gone now.
Yeah. Who do you
They
talk
say, "Oh yeah, sure. We'll put him in a temporary holding room. Those all look like they're open at
Do
the
you know this
moment,
officer?
and then we'll see if we can file her out to some kind of a safe house or witness protection relocation."
Great, thank you.
Where's Derek?
Derek?
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine. Sure, he's fine.
I'm
wherever
sorry?
He is.
Somebody needs to ask Travis where the fuck is Derek.
He was in the holding cell, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Fucking Derek.
Piece of shit.
Wait, actually, you know what? We're fine. Case closed.
Doesn't matter.
Solved.
This is exactly how I could have pictured it in my head. Olivia, fuck you. This is what you get.
Harsh. That was me.
Sorry,
Not
that's
Olivia.
not what happened.
Olivia's concerned is because she doesn't know where Derek is and would obviously like them to know.
Sure.
Well, really, where Derek is.
Yeah, she's dead.
So they go back. The person behind the counter,
Whose name is?
Sam. Yes. Male Sam.
Okay.
Sam is working behind the front counter. He goes back and he's looking at the security footage.
Oh no. Is it a man with hooves?
No one with hooves.
Is it a cloud?
It's
Suzuki.
not a cloud. And
Okay.
It's not Suzuki. Man wearing glasses that obscure most of his face. A bald man in glasses.
Oh no.
But not the one that you guys ran into.
With water.
Most of his face.
Or the ones that,
Big
or the one that
glasses.
we literally
Okay.
ran
No,
into.
like Garnet.
Like
not the one that you ran into, but if you put it all together, it'd probably be the one that Patrick ran into.
He ran into me, if we're really fair about this.
That's true.
Got him. No, it's the second one who had the other car.
Right.
Yeah. But I didn't see anyone in the car, did I?
You saw that it was a bald dude. A different.
Yeah, but there wasn't anyone in the back seat though, right?
Not that you saw.
Yeah, okay. Maybe someone's in the trunk, but I don't know.
They're just the kidnapping guys. They just drive around with people in
do.
trunks and put them in warehouses.
This
And drink
camera,
water.
Camera shows him walk in, grab Derek by the wrist, and take him out with him. Derek seems not to want to go, but at the same time, probably out of fear, doesn't fight back or make a big scene.
Damn it, Derek. How
Um,
do you sneak out?
What's up?
Sorry, you can go on ahead. I have a question for the desk
Sam?
person
Sam.
of how the fuck does this happen in a police station?
It's not supposed to.
Okay,
I
that's
just
fair.
started my shift.
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming who was in your shift before.
Sure,
Probably
yeah, no,
Travis.
this is going to be some big IA investigation. I'm not excited about this. Sam seems nervous.
Gee, I wonder why.
Nervous Sam.
He goes over and he's looking at the records. It looks like in the computer system, Derek's record of his stay has been expunged. But if you ask other people around the office, they do know that there was a Derek who was there. Travis for sure knows. So yeah.
Do you think Travis is like in with the Yakuza?
Nah, he's great. He couldn't turn on Paul ever.
Wouldn't that be tragic? If,
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the worst. But
Episode
yeah,
2? That'd be awful.
that will conclude the episode finally. The lad or the tiger.
Nice.
It took us a minute to get here. But
Who was the
we did it.
tiger?
The tiger was Emma.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She was big like a tiger. Tigers are large.
They are.
The lad
quite
was
large.
Derek.
What?
The lad was Derek.
Sure.
Nobody cares.
Fucking Derek.
Yeah. Fucking Derek. So yeah,
Man.
that is the end of the episode. So we'll go ahead and move to our
Woo!
questions,
Yeah!
comments, and concerns. We did it.
Yay.
Do you think CC can waterbend the water out of Cloud Guy?
Oh, I hope so. Do you think if he drinks enough water, she can waterbend him?
Yeah. Just snap
Yeah.
in half.
Probably.
Yes.
That's immediately what I was thinking. I was just like, oh, are you kidding me?
Like Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
Like Magneto in that one time
Yeah.
The blood.
Yeah,
Yep.
with the blood.
with the blood.
Or bloodbending from Avatar.
I mean, bloodbending is endgame.
It's true.
It's where we all want to be.
It's not true.
Nowhere near that. Yeah. So yeah,
Good job. We
Rad.
did it.
we did it.
Part E.
Yeah.
Go team!
Did you guys like or dislike anything?
I liked all of it. I liked Emma a lot.
Good.
Emma was good.
She'll come
Yeah,
back.
Emma was good.
I'm excited
Courage
that the
gets
bald
on my
guys are
nerves.
still out and about.
What'd you say, Allison?
Corinne gets on Patrick's nerves.
Corinne doesn't really
playing by the
particularly
book?
care whether people like her. Like at all.
Don't call the ambulance, but we should.
But people, that's what you do.
There was a
with
car
people.
Call the
accident.
ambulance.
accident.
He doesn't think she did what was best for the mission.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
That split up the forces. I guess in the grand scheme of things, you did manage to benefit from more from being there than from not.
I appreciate that, like, Corinne and Patrick both have, like, strong moral codes that they adhere to, and they just aren't the same, like,
Yeah,
at
it was really
all.
funny that they latched onto really
Yeah.
different things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like this.
You can't call the ambulance, but if you do, I'm gonna stay here.
No, it's like,
Let
have
that
to
man die. He'll be fine. If you call the ambulance, that means I have to stay and talk to the police.
really didn't want to talk to the police.
Like, who let them out of the police station?
Right?
That bald guy.
That bald guy.
But who, like, let
Travis.
them leave?
Better
Maybe
not
he
be
can turn into
Travis.
water. Maybe they're both water.
Ooh, maybe he's a shapeshifter.
Maybe they're water and oil, and they
Gemini.
also have a buddy cop drama.
Who's Vinegar? Or no, they have a third guy who's
Well, it
Vinegar.
caught it on the cameras, so it's not like he turned them both invisible or something.
That's true.
That's
Isn't
true.
that the thing as a bald Japanese man?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they make them bald. Yes.
Make them bald.
Here's a chastity, but I can't picture one.
Don't worry, Allyson. I'll look up bald Japanese guys.
No, because most Japanese men have very fine, like, heads of
Yeah.
hair,
No, I thought the
right?
same
They would
What
have to be
about
optionally bald, right? They don't really go
What
bald.
about Master Roshi?
what about
Nah,
Mr.
you've seen like
Miyagi?
So
really
right, it
old
doesn't look
Japanese
right.
men
From the
who are like
Karate Kid.
balding.
He was bald.
Yeah,
I don't remember the Karate Kid.
He's a little bald. He's not.
Mr. Miyagi.
He's not bald.
See,
What
like,
about
Male
Master
Pattern Ball?
Roshi from Dragon Ball?
I didn't watch Dragon
What
Ball
about
Z.
Ken Watanabe from Last Samurai?
It's true. He shaved his head, but he does clearly have a receding hairline.
He looks great bald.
He does.
Okay.
Fine.
Well,
Yeah,
he
but it's like an
does.
optional bald
I
thing.
would not like to fight him.
You're right. It's probably indicative of something.
Yeah, okay.
He's a
I don't know.
dolphin.
He's not a
They got
dolphin.
good heads of hair. It's not my fault.
Drinks lots of water and has no hair.
If you guys, yeah,
I looked up bald Japanese actor, and in the middle of this is a picture of Vin Diesel, and right next to it, Vin Diesel with anime hair.
oh nice.
Pretty good.
Anyways, yeah.
Oh, good.
Things I didn't know I needed in my life.
Oh,
You've
good.
got some manner of a deliberate hair choice, an affinity for water, tough
Yep.
skin. Tough skin.
They're sharks.
They're sharks. Everyone's a shark until proven otherwise.
Oh shit! Oh
Hairless,
shit! Davies is
Tough
Yakuza.
skin, water.
Oh wait,
Davies is
Why
I
This
Yakuza.
wanted
is a
Tony
what?
to be a tiger, and now Emma's a tiger.
Yeah.
What did I want Emma to be?
Oh,
Well,
That'll be
Tony
the
is
next
a
one. Tony's not a tiger.
Tony the Tiger.
no, Anthony.
Tony that we dealt
Anthony
with
the
in
Irish
City of
Giant.
Mist.
is not a
He's a
tiger.
wolver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
I know what I was gonna
Yeah,
ask
he's a
you.
wolfman.
Yeah.
I wonder if us calling for backup had an impact on whether or not Derek made it out. Because
Whoa.
when we called for backup, like Paul had to leave, and so did Travis. And so I'm wondering if that had any effect, as the MC shakes his head. So I'm wondering if us calling for backup had an effect on like whether or not he was gonna make it out of there. I'm glad I remembered that.
For what
I think-
it's, what's up?
No, go
Your
ahead.
turn.
For what it's worth, I think I mentioned it before, but I made more notes for this session than I did any of the other sessions, and not a damn one of them helped with the direction that the episode took. Thank you guys.
No problem.
Always on your
We hit all
toes.
the major points eventually, most of them. At
Was
least.
this episode
can't
better
wait
or worse
for
than
the
last episode?
What
Or this
last
was sorry,
one?
was this session
Yeah.
better or worse than last session?
We managed to get it back on track. Compared to like D&D or other stuff, City of Mist is a lot more open-ended, and the events of the story wind up being less a product of what I've spent time mapping out, and more a product of what you guys want to do. Which is why most of the time the investigations are just a means to an end. When you ask me a question, it is in my best interest, in the interest of moving the plot forward, to give you guys a solid, firm lead, and that's the notes that they have in the playbook. So I didn't plan for the safe house with them. That wasn't a thing. The warehouse shape-shifted at least a couple of times over the course of play.
Neat.
You guys encountered Emma and the bald guys backwards.
Neat.
So yeah, they say draw maps, leave blanks. We did it, guys.
Woo!
Yeah.
So I feel like this went really well.
Good deal.
Yeah, it was good. Joe and Allison, you guys have seen all the way through, or listened to all the way through Adventure Zone.
Yeah.
Okay, so who has listened to it?
The McElroy brothers are not experts.
Everybody should know.
Okay. Okay, so there's this middle chunk. They play D&D, but there's this middle chunk where they use the Apocalypse engine to like drive some story points and to kind of investigate some
Oh,
things.
yeah.
And that's where I'm listening right now. So it's
Okay.
really interesting, like playing City of Mist right now and seeing how the Apocalypse engine is working for people who are, advancing a storyline in a different way that we are. And I'm really, really seeing the differences between D&D
Oh,
and
yeah.
something
Yeah,
that's
for
driven
sure.
by the Apocalypse engine. Because in their story, like it's really cool because the DM has to like does all the heavy lifting, and then you get to a point where he's like, "Yeah, what do you guys do?" And they're like, I do this." They do really well at it, but like the group storytelling aspect is and has always been like the coolest thing about City of Mist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Good stuff. I do like that because, like, I have an idea of what the city's doing when you guys aren't doing something to it, and then that changes based on all the crazy decisions you guys make. Because, like,
Right,
even
yeah, I can't wait for the uncut version where we get to like see all your notes and see
Like,
all of
I'll
them.
share it. I'll put it on a Google Doc or whatever after.
Director's
after I
cut.
do
Not
the
for
season.
not. I'm still interested.
Really fucking getting rear-ended.
Did not expect that. Didn't expect the rear ending. Didn't expect the phone stealing. I didn't expect Nathan to hit people with his car in the first episode. I basically never know what you guys are going to do, and it's always
Chaos.
immediate conflict. Every time.
Yep.
You guys are the best. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to kill the feed, and I'll upload these last 2 parts for this episode. GG's, it's been convenient.
Bye, Internet.
Bye, Internet. Bye, guys.
When it's convenient.
Fun
What
internet.
up?